I don't know what's going on in 2025 because everywhere I look on social media and online, all I see are men that are super concerned about how they look, worried about how they're coming across, getting all these surgeries in their body to look another way that they have never looked before, buying more makeup than women, wearing tighter jeans than women are, and just spending more hours in the mirror than a woman would when she's getting ready. What it stems from is a lack of embracing their own manhood when it comes to how they come across the world. You see, what a lot of men now want are just tips and shortcuts. Just give me the fastest route so I can look good. Just give me the fastest route so I can dress well. Just tell me what haircut I need. Just tell me what brand of clothing I need to wear. Just tell me how to do my makeup every morning so I can look prettier than a woman does. That's what men are worried about now. They're worried, I'm convinced, men are more worried about looking prettier than a woman does versus actually being a man. You see, there are no shortcuts and tips and tricks to looking good because looking good happens over time. Looking good and feeling good for a man happens across time. It doesn't just happen overnight. How does it happen across time, you're asking me? I'll tell you. Number 1, part of looking good is picking a good outfits and picking good clothing. Do you know that you got to do research on the type of clothing you want? You have to slowly collect all the clothing in your wardrobe, all the jeans, all the pants, all the t-shirts, all the boxer briefs, all the shoes, and then you have to make sure they fit you well. And that's going to take you going across different places and trying things on. Then you got to make sure that you're color coordinating it right. And then you got to make sure you're wearing it on the right occasion when you go out. So you're not wearing a t-shirt in winter and you're not wearing a jacket to a casual North Face jacket to an expensive dinner. But a lot of men, what they want is they want to watch one video, one tutorial, and then just copy that exact person and think that that's going to solve their whole problem. But it's not. Why do men think that they're just going to skip all the hard process of becoming an attractive, good looking, handsome man and they're just going to figure out in one day or 1 week? That's not how it works. If you look at my closet, you'll see there was a bunch of clothes I had to throw out that weren't serving me. You know why? Because I bought them when I didn't have a vision. I would go to the mall or to a store and buy a piece of clothing, but I would not know what I'm going to pair this t-shirt or this jeans with. I would just buy it because it looked good. But I wasn't thinking, when am I going to wear this with? When am I going to wear this? Can I wear this? Is this me? Do I like the colors? Do I have other colors in my wardrobe that go well with this? No, I wasn't thinking that. I was just picking it up, bringing it home, and keeping it. There was no plan. There was no trial period. There was no I'm gonna buy this t-shirt, and then once I found a good t-shirt and a good brand that I wanted, I would go and try different types of fits and different clothings, and then I would have an inconsistent wardrobe. It took me months and even years to develop a decent wardrobe where I felt confident in myself, where I'm like, okay, this is a wardrobe where I can go to any country I want and I'll have something to wear. I can go out any place in any country at any time during the day and I'll have something that I can rock with. And that took research. That took research. Weightlifting. It's easy to be in shape when you're in your teens, right? When you're in college, when you're in high school, even when you're in your 20s. It's easy to have a flat stomach and a good build and be able to run a mile in under 8 minutes. But try doing that once you pass 30. How many men give up past 30? Oh, I'll let the stomach get a little bit extra weight. That's fine. I ran a mile in 15 minutes. I guess I'm better than half of the population. You see, you start drifting into this. I was excellent in physical shape to, well, I'm better than the average person, so that's good enough. And then once you hit your 40s, you're like, well, I am the average person. At least I'm not below average. Let me just maintain and coast. But that's not the mindset. Or you're in your 40s and you say, okay, I'm going to watch some videos and I'm going to be above average again. But no, you're not going to be above average because you weren't putting in the work in your 30s and 40s to develop a good wardrobe, to get in good shape, to know what fits your body, to have a healthy body, have a healthy cardio. You weren't developing that. You were watching X videos. You were watching Instagram reels on the best outfit. You were copying actors and rappers. But that wasn't you. That wasn't you. Only you know you. And only you can rock you. Only you can be you. Men need to realize that for them to be attractive physically to a woman, they don't need to look better than her or better than another man. They just need to highlight the best part of themselves that they have outwards. And there will be someone that'll rock with it. You rock with it, somebody else is going to see the value and they're going to rock with it too. Whether it's your height, it's your wardrobe, it's your looks, it's your confidence, it's your aura, it's your charisma, whatever it is. People are cutting off their legs to grow taller. They're getting height surgery where they chop off your knees, your legs, they insert some metal rod inside of them, and the recovery takes years just to get taller so you can look like T-Rex with short arms and long legs. And your legs are never going to be 100% after that surgery. No, there's no way you can tell me that you can cut off your legs, put them back together, and they're going to be like they were before. That just doesn't make sense. That's just not logical. I don't care how advanced our medicine is. There are men that out there that are getting chopping their legs off so they could look a little bit taller. But it's fake. When you have kids, okay, you went from 5'8" to 6 foot, but when you have kids, they'll be 5 something and they'll be like, Dad, why am I 5 something? You're 6 something. Then the veal is going to come off. Then you're going to have to tell them, oh, I had a fake leg surgery to look taller. I'm not actually taller. I just appear taller. And that's a problem that is with men nowadays. They just want to appear it. They just want to appear good looking and appear like they got everything together, but they don't want to do the work and the research to get to that point. It's all painful. It is, man. I'm telling you, it's painful. In high school, I wasn't dressed well. In college, I wasn't dressed well. In 20s, I started smartening up. I said, okay, let me stay in shape because I know the fit of clothes on you depends on a lot of how in shape you are. Then after that, I said, listen, less is more. Get solid colors. Color coordinate them well together. Don't have more than 2 colors in one outfit. Wear fitted clothing. Have good breath. A good hairstyle. Whatever your strength is, bring that out. Take pictures from different angles. But I was never like, okay, I'm going to go get a surgery on my legs to look taller, even though I'm 5 something. No, because I just appear better looking, but I want to actually be good looking. And that's what a lot of men don't want to put in the work to do. All you want to do is open up Instagram Reels, YouTube Reels, watch a couple of videos, get motivated, and then go and do something that's not congruent to what you want to be, what you want to look like. What you should do is look at those videos, find out, take a couple things that apply to your life, write them down, make a mental note, go act on it, and then keep building on that. It's never a perfect game, man. You're never perfect. That's a long way to go before anybody's perfect. Oh, as good, well dressed as I am now, that I think I still have a bunch of sport coats I want to buy. I want to buy some more tailored suits because when I go into my later 30s and 40s, I want to dress with blazers, coats, and suits. And it's always evolving, and I'm always going to have to put in the work for this shit. And if I'm not putting in the work, then I can just be some guy that wears a dirty hoodie, jeans, rough, chalky hands with bad teeth, and I don't know how to dress and a belly button. like you see most of the population, because they weren't putting the work. And no magic trick or some all of a sudden something is going to change that. It's not. You always have to put in the work. When you get in your 50s, you got to find out how to dress nice suits and things like that, but also have it look classy. And there's an art to that. And that takes research. Looking good, feeling good, dressing good. This takes research and days. But once you put in the work, man, you stand apart from 90% of the population. Easy. Go to your supermarket and count on your fingers how many people are actually well dressed and they smell good and they have a good, confident walk. Count on your fingers how many people and come back and tell me. But if you put in the work, if you do your daily habits, if you do your research, if you watch my channel and other pieces of information, absorb other pieces of information, and work on yourself, you'll get there.